What does M1 of Dead Prez, Wally Amos of famous Amos Cookies, rock group Creed, and the Marching 100 have in common? They all hail from the city of Tallahassee, Florida. But no one has put Tallahassee on the map quite like T-Pain. He has become one of the most influential artists in the music industry. With his unique look and style, T-Pain has 2 certified gold albums, over 5 million ringtone sales, countless features, and 1 Grammy. But very few people may know that he got his start with a group called the Nappy Heads. This is their story.
What's going on with Pain? He got y'all? Oh yeah, he got us, man. Everything good, everything. I used to say that because I didn't want people in our business. But now I don't care because I'm tired of lying to myself. Now I feel like I have to tell the truth, because if you want to hear the truth, you got to ask one of us. You can't go ask everybody out in the streets.
Nappy Heads themselves came from a promise that I made to some of the young men that was a part of the Nappy Heads. They were a part of my youth program called Homeboys to Men.
I say around 98, 99, the group kind of formed up.
As I say, the Nappy Heads eventually was actually 3 groups in one.
It started in high school, Rickers High School. Me and Nuke, we were the first 2. And Fahim, as y'all call him, T-Pain, he was the 3rd member to the group. And it was us, we were the Nappy Head Critters.
Pain Daddy, you know what I'm saying, he bought him some equipment one year, and we started going over there doing music and everything like that. And
I hooked up with a cat by the name of Lil Chris. We formed a group called The Ones, and we did our thing from there.
What's up?
What's up, baby?
Hey, we doing it down full. We up here with Lil Chris and Rabbi, you dig? You know what I'm saying?
Coming out with that new one, boy, banging y'all heads off y'all lay around for something exclusive for me and one Rad, one Seville.
Well, we was actually looking for somewhere to record at, because where we were recording had got shut down by the feds. Actually, it got shut down, and we was looking for somewhere new to record, and I heard about these guys off of Ridge Road called the Nappy Heads.
By the time I got like the 6th grade, 7th grade, you know what I'm saying, just rapping around school, doing stuff like that. Then by the time, I made a name for myself. Fahim with T-Pain at a jamboree one night, and they heard me rap out there, you know what I'm saying, got into a little rap battle or whatever like that, and like the next week, they came to me, you know what I'm saying, got me from school, like, you know what I'm saying, dad wanted to talk to me, put me in the group, you know what I'm saying, they digging my style, all that type of stuff.
So when I brought Doughboy in, because him and T-Pain had done a battle. T-Pain had told me that this was the closest guy to him in terms of rapping that he had run into in the city.
Yeah, like I knew of T-Pain and I knew of Seville, Lil Chris, like Chris was my dog. And T-Pain daddy actually brought him to me when he was like about 12 or 13 to show him how to make beats and stuff. So he used to come to my house, or come to my studio all the time, you know what I'm saying? I showed him how to make beats, and he just come over daily, you know what I'm saying? I was showing him how to work the studio and work drum machines and stuff. So that's how our relationship started.
When I would put them in the studio to come up with the material for the different albums, T-Pain was the producer for all 3 groups. When it became the Nappy Heads, I merged all 3 groups together and made them all work together. They kind of kicked and screamed, but then eventually began to understand what we were doing.
How many people were in the Nappy Heads? Man, from the outside, it seemed like an army. There was a lot of Negroes in the group, but I don't know, it just seemed like they kept, dwindling it down. But I know at one time, like, man, it had to be, upwards 8 to 10 maybe? It's like, it was basically a big family, all of us grew up together, all of us stayed in the same area, all of us went to the same schools. The name came from, like dreadlocks, it's just like, it's so tough, you know what I mean? The whole idea behind the name was, bonding together can nothing break you apart unless you cut it.
So what we said was, we're gonna be the Nappy Heads. It's 7 different heads that can't be broken loose. 7 people that's been brought together that can't be separated. As around 2000, we put everything that we needed to put in behind them. I believed in the guys. We would give them any help that we can get from local producers and whatnot to help them develop their craft. And I went on the internet to research the kind of equipment that I needed to get them to create a superior sound on a very conservative budget. But we created a sound that was very, very important.
His father went broke for the group. You know what I'm saying? His father went broke for the group. Mr. Fahid put everything he had in the Nappy Heads and his son T-Pain from as long as I knew him. Like I said, he used to bring him around my house when he was 12, 13, took him out of school just so he could pursue this music, you know what I'm saying? And as far as I know, his wife left him because he was spending all the bread into T-Pain and the Nappy Heads, you feel me? So his daddy, Mr. Shaheed did everything he could to make sure his son or the Nappy Heads got out there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, our first song we recorded when his dad had just bought the equipment, Payne came to me, and he was like, man, my dad just bought me all this equipment, man, what we gonna do, man? I need you to come over, we gonna record a song, so actually the first song that we recorded was a solo song of mine, called Till I Reach the Top. Then the first group song I would say we recorded is Where My Nappy Heads At.
We had a first album called Nappy Team.
There's about 3,000 Nappy Heads up there.
Believe it.
Hey, for real.
But it right now it's the originals.
The originals right here.
The originals.
What's the deal? Speak your name, dog.
Yeah, this your boy T-Pain, a.k.a. Teddy Pendergrass down. Represent Tally Ho 850 to the fullest, dog.
For real.
Believe it. One time, this your boy Naughty Black, you know what I'm saying? Represent FLA, Tally Ho, you know what I'm saying? Represent for the boys in here. So just putting it down. We out here, hey, check this out. We got this new Beat Jacket CD out, you know what I'm saying? It's hot, it's going like hotcakes. We down here in Panama City chilling. And you know it. You know, what's up, man? Hey, check this out. Can I ride for him?
Go ahead, dude.
Okay, alright, check it out, man. Well, I'm T-Pain. And it's the king of the clique and the mastermind of all this wicked rap shit that make you fall behind. And I ain't joking, man. Pain be the name. In fact, I got all of my dogs in the back of the shack. And I ain't poking, man. Your girl just wanna suck on my meat. You give me 25 grand, I let you suck on my beat. It's like I'm stuck on my feet, cause I ain't falling down for no man. Hit you with the 9 and have you feeling like a snowman. Ice cold, what's cooler than being nappy, bitch? Niggas kept the beat cause everybody love the nappy shit. And I ain't the type to be beating around the face and you ain't gotta hit the seat. And nigga, open the case and you can know that there's some fire shit on it. You know a beat ain't really your beat unless Teddy Pain wanna get on it. What's up? I ain't a baby motherfucker like I'm fat bastard. Pull out the heat and turn your motherfucking hat backwards, nigga. Get in my belly.
For real.
Yeah, it's real.
Go ahead, back him up real quick.
I can't back him up right now, man.
Down, dog.
On the real, check this out. We got family stuff where we need to go back to Tallahassee, man. We just want to do that, man. We appreciate that, man.
No problem, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
And that had Put It Off in the Trunk. That had FLA on it. Now FLA was, I say, the second biggest next to Robbery. Cause if we sung Robbery in the club, they sing it. But when we sung FLA, they sung it too. They knew FLA and they knew Robbery. And them was our two smash hits right there.
The song Robbery became an instant underground hit. It became one of the most requested songs in the clubs and the streets in the state of Florida. Robbery was followed by another hit song named FLA. As time went on, both songs started spreading out to other states such as Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, and the Carolinas. The group was now getting their first taste of success.
Well, we actually did a lot of different albums that it generated a little bit of talk around town and everything, but nothing really took off until we did Robbery. And so the next series of songs, which everybody's come to know, is FLA, Bump in the Trunk, of course Robbery.
They had two main songs on Robbery, like I said, and they had the Florida song, the Florida anthem songs. Those songs were like hot songs around here that everybody loved.
I mean, they both dropped at the same time, but Robbery was more of a club banger, you know what I mean? And FLA was more of a Florida anthem, you know what I'm saying? So both of those songs was out simultaneously, both of them was out at the same time.
mean, the first song that I really got into the Nappy Heads on was Robbery. Man, I remember when I first heard that record, my boy DJ Saxwell turned me on to it. And I was like, yo, man, this shit is crazy. And they was running in the clubs, they was running in the streets, they was running in the hood, basically. And then I got turned on to it. And then I just started spreading it, you know, around the state of Florida from there, to the DJs, to the media, to the different key people.
And when I came down, they had Robbery out, and you know, Robbery was on the radio in the club. Robbery was a big record for Tallahassee.
Robbery was the kind of song that when it came on, all of a sudden the girls and the boys just went rap but crazy.
Robbery was a song that T-Pain and his brother Rashid and Lil Chris came up with. And
when T-Pain made the beat, him and his brother Rashid made the beat. So Rashid is the one, your money, your keys, get on your F and knees and stuff like that. That's my son Rashid.
It's a robbery now. I get on the grind, give me that wallet and hush your mouth. Right now, I get on the grind, give me that wallet and hush your mouth, your money, your keys. Get on your fucking knees.
T-Pain is the guy that all my thugs cock your nines like this. That's T-Pain.
All my thugs cock your nines like this.
Our manager was Shahid, which is T-Pain's father, and you know, they were Muslims, so they were like, Robbery, oh no, we ain't, we don't want nothing to do with that.
A lot of people have been doing like beat jacks and stuff like that, like when Kaya had the song My Neck, My Back. That's where the whole idea come from. Really, the song started as a joke, you know what I'm saying? Just joking around, you know what I'm saying? Rashid, Pain's brother, and Pain came up with the hook, you know what I'm saying? And it just brought it to the group. The song flew, you know what I'm saying?
Rashid came to my house crying one day, and he was like, man, dude, Daddy don't want this song to go nowhere. And I'm like, man, listen, take the song, go to the club. It was a Wednesday night of the moon, I'll never forget it. It was a Wednesday night of the moon, took the song up to the moon, gave it to the DJ. And they normally like, what is this? You know, it's a new song called Robbery, you know. And he was like, let me see what they talking about. And he put it in this little thing and he had his headphones on and he was like, oh God, hold on, I got something new for y'all. I'm gonna break this for y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is Nappy Head with that new music. It's called Robbery. And as soon as he said that, it was like, this was here for the thugs. And as soon as it came off, the club just exploded, man. It was unreal, dude. It was unbelievable. And people were singing the song like they had already heard it, you know what I mean? So it just basically took off from there.
Robbery was a very sophisticated song and a very unique song, as it was adapted by the street as a street and club anthem.
It was like the streets was loving us, man.
It just gave, like I say, it just gave Tallahassee people pride, you know what I'm saying? We got something that represent us, you know what I'm saying? 850 Leon County, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has it, you know what I'm saying? Dade County, they got Trick Daddy J, countless artists, you know what I'm saying? Orlando got White Dog, different people. Jacksonville got 3 of the players, 69 boys, but we never had nothing to call our own besides FAMU in Florida State.
In the city, everybody loved them, you know what I'm saying? It was like a hometown favorite, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't too many cats came out of Tallahassee and made hit records or records that you can go anywhere in Florida or Carolina and hear some shit from the 850, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They got love around here. They received a lot of love.
With the popularity of the songs Robbery and FLA, the Nappy Heads were becoming a household name in the South, which gave them the opportunity to hit the road and become opening acts for some of the biggest names in the rap industry.
And those guys were doing all kind of shows. I remember they hooked up with Coach and Coach Wilson from Tallahassee or from Quincy, and then he just started booking them all kind of shows. And these guys, I think, were doing like anywhere a good 3, 4, 5 shows a week.
Hey man, every weekend, you know, we went to Alabama, man, all through Florida, man. Almost every city you can name in Florida, man. We rock shows, man, you know.
You can hear them anywhere in the southern region, like from Texas, I say, on back to Carolina, on back to, you know what I'm saying, Florida.
Put us on shows with Cash Money, Trick Daddy, Trina, Kaya. We used to tour with Kaya.
We done did big major shows with big time artists, man. You know, we was doing shows with Mystical, Juvenile, BG.
So let me see everybody put your fist up in there and do bounce some. Yeah. My old son got the Nappy Head. Y'all come on. Nappy Head grew up in this joint. Might get your jaw broke. Might get your wig split. Might get your. Might get your. Might get your. Might get your. Might get your.
Our promoters was telling us that, you know, we was too hyped for the main act, and they was telling us that we maybe need to go on last, you know, even though that we was the opening act. You know, BG told Coach that he didn't want to go on after us, man, because we had the crowds too crunk and everything.
And when they hit that stage, they take their energy.
Those guys on stage were amazing. You hadn't seen anything till you saw a Nappy Head show. Everything was together, choreographed, high energy. Everybody had their own look and sound. As a group, I mean, the Nappy Heads were the shit.
Peter Piper, we did a show with Peter Piper in Pensacola. He only had that one song. What was it? Raise Your Hand Like a Helicopter or something like that. He only had that one song. The Nappy Head blew him out of the building. We did show with Juvenile. We came on before Juvenile, as I told you. The Nappy Heads would suck the air out of the room. If you come up there with some weak game behind them, they booed him. BG, we did shows with BG. We opened for BG. Booed him because he did not present the same energy. Pastor Troy booed him. In fact, the first show that Nappy Head did, I told him, boy, when we finished our show and they booed Pastor Troy, he said, y'all can't get hyped. Somebody holler, cause you ain't the Nappy Heads. Time to go.
Talent in the group. Who stood out? I mean, one of the people that everybody liked, man, was little Chris.
This one for the, know what I'm saying, for the camera. Alright. How many times do I got to rock before a nigga recognize I'm the king of the block? How many clips do I got to flip before a nigga fuck around and make CB flip? But guess what? You don't want to see me flip, cause not only do I flip the script. Talking out your mouth, I bust your lip. Talking out your ass, I bust your hip. Better recognize when you see Big Pimp walking through the street with a gangster limp. Instead I holler about that gangster rap with the top drop down on my gangster cap. A lot of y'all niggas wanna be like me, but can another nigga MC like me? I got the whole world screaming who was that and all that motherfucking black.
You know, he had a little part in the song. Everybody used to sing, who's that and all that black?
Of course, everybody know Lil Chris as who's that and all that bag.
What about black? Who is that and all that?
Man, that part in the club, stupid. But like everybody in the group had their own sound and style. They all had dreads and shit, but they looked different.
I'm up here with Teddy Pendergrass down, fresh off the stage. What's up, man?
Chillin', man. Represent for 850. Nobody.
Okay. We got another member, Nappy Head. State your name.
Not a black Nappy Head representing 850 Leon County, nigga.
Yeah, buddy. What y'all getting tonight, man?
Man, I don't even know. I think I got to take my dog to the vet or something. I don't know.
That bit adding up, man.
Oh man, hey. It happens. That's life, baby. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that's all bad. That's all bad. But, hey, man, y'all boys take it easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Shout out to the people.
Hey, yo, man, 850 Leon County representing. Shout out to everybody that helped me and shout out to everybody that didn't want to, for sure.
After a few months of touring with major rap artists, the Nappy Heads began to catch the attention of many record labels.
You know, it was just like the streets, man, and the industry, and everybody was loving it. It was a big buzz behind the Nappy Heads, you know.
And we came upon several record deals.
God, we had calls from
Universal.
Everybody, every label you can possibly name, they contacted us.
So we heard from Universal Records. We heard from Beyonce's daddy. He was starting a new label called Music World Rap. We heard from the the MGC, the MGMs. We heard from the Interscopes and all these different people about acquiring the Nappy Heads.
Okay, Eras to call. They wanted to get up with us and sign us, you know. Then they would say, you know, Warner Brothers was following us around the shows, Jive, you know, all different labels was wanting to sign us, but we never knew what was going on behind the scenes.
I had a label called Wild Style. I had a partner, Total Chaos, myself, my other business partner, White Shoes, and we was basically gonna put the Robbery record out, and we went ahead to try to work out a deal and everything, but you know, through circumstances, it didn't end up going down.
A few deals on the table, I mean, in the millions.
It was either, you know, they wanted to bid here, and this one wanted to bid, and this one wanted to bid, but when it came down to the point, everybody, you know, outside of the group who was affiliated with trying to get this deal, you know, I basically say the record industry people, they were trying to get a little too greedy.
We had so many people trying to claim the Nappy Heads. We had people falsely claiming that they had signed the Nappy Heads to a deal, which they didn't.
At one point, we did come across a deal with Beyonce's daddy. He had a label called Music World, and we drove to Houston like 15 hours. We drove all the way there, and we did it was a showcase, and it's in Houston, Texas, and I mean, it was big, man. The whole hotel was decked out with our posters and everything. Everybody just came to see us and everything. And next thing after the show and everything, you know, we got CDs printed out with Music World music on it. It made us feel good, you know. Like we came a long way, you know, and didn't work out.
Payne's father and a promoter around here named Coach, they took the project on and they worked it, you know what I'm saying, as far as they could work it. I knew they had deals in the working, but nothing ever came out of it. They had some problems or whatever internally, but you know what I'm saying, like as far as how far the record got, the record blew up, but they never got a deal out of it or nothing like that. And some people say it was because of their dad, that Payne's dad had a lot with it not going nowhere. And then other people say it was Coach's fault. So I can't really put the blame on nobody, but it never blew up the way it should have blew up to me.
We was doing it for the love of it, so we really wasn't in tune with the politics and the deals and everything that was going on. Payne's daddy was like over all of that.
In his efforts to help us get the best deal possible, he kind of missed the boat, so to speak.
No, because I was fresh to the business. I had a consultant by the name of Tim Chapman, and acquainted me with a lot of the ends of the business. A lot of our offers became the offers because a lot of people presented themselves and a lot of people perpetrated that they had assigned and didn't have a sign.
The majors sometimes they put you on the shelf. They'll sign you, but just to put you on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? And the talent we had, we way better than that.
We was too good.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of the labels they start calling me because we wouldn't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? On that standpoint, because like if they gonna come at us, you gonna have to come at us right, especially with the money. You know what I'm saying? The contracts, the type of albums you want us to do, control over our type of music we want to make. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want it full control over us. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna be puppets. You know what I'm saying? We probably would have been another group that we had never heard of before.
After like about a year or two, you know what I'm saying, questions started raising, you know what I mean? We was like, okay, what's going on? All these record labels calling, everybody want to do something with us, you know, what's the problem?
It was 8 of us, and the breakdown wasn't, at the time, you know what I mean, feasible in his eyes. So that's why we stayed independent. We never went with the deal type thing.
Every label that, it was similar. Everybody who contacted us and everything was either talking about the same thing or you know, they was interested, but they just wanted it to be their way. And we was just too big of a group and too talented to let them have their way.
And those guys kind of went on their own, trying to make things happen. And the record became a classic. The Nappy Heads were way before their time, but stuff didn't take off, you know, at that time like it was supposed to.
But somebody out there in the streets would always intervene by saying they had a sign which would stop these people from pursuing us.
But come to find out, you know what I mean, that really wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? The case was just, you know, not being, you know, a real manager that knew what to look for in these record deals. And
like I said, shit didn't pan out. Ain't nothing pan out the way it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like once stuff started taking off, we got like people like Coach them got involved. You know what I'm saying? And shit just didn't gel together. They had a lot of arguments and like a lot of internal shit was going on. So shit ain't pan out the way it should have.
I've heard that criticism. I didn't know what I was doing, but I challenge anybody in this city, Tallahassee, to show me a group that's been greater than the Nappy Heads and show me an artist been bigger than T-Pain. If you can't do that, shut the hell up.
He could have done a better, you know, he could have done better deals on our part and our behalf, you know, concerning record deals and things like that.
The Nappy Heads didn't have that team in place, so they didn't have that structure to take it to the next level.
With failure to take full advantage of the offers from several record labels, the group members started questioning their management. The group was getting frustrated, and that once strong bond was starting to fall apart.
But guess what?
What's up? We got the boys, the Nappy Heads.
Rabbi told me that I can get it for $5 if you stayed in the house.
The thing is, Rabbi ain't in the group no more. No. What? What? Huh? What happened?
Yeah.
What?
What about the other one?
What?
Y'all ain't no group no more without Rabbi.
What? You must be crazy.
I just want to get y'all crunk.
Oh, God, I was already crunk. Those 6 motherfuckers on that damn city, though. Everybody except for Rabbi.
To me, the problems ain't come in until like later on till Pain like came out with the Unsprung record. That's when I started hearing about a lot of problems that they was having.
At the time, what I say, man, I ain't gonna really say selfishness, but he's the type of cat that, well, the spotlight has to be on me 100% of all the time. It wasn't fully about the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, when all of us would be out, all of us, we here for the group. If you gonna see me, you gonna see him, you gonna see him. With him is, you gonna see me and that's it.
The group was just, you know, almost like, just like going separate ways, you know what I'm saying, because we were so disappointed in what was going on with his dad.
That started to portray off in the music. The music wasn't really sounding the same at that point because he would break off. We'd come to the studio to work as a group, but he don't want to do nothing. But the next day we'll come back to the studio, he got 2 and 3 songs by himself.
Anytime you have that many people and that many personalities with everybody having different goals and different ways of thinking, you know, you're gonna have friction.
At the time, we had just finished up a double CD, which is was NFL, Nappy for Life. You know what I'm saying? And the whole idea was we was gonna bombard the industry. Everybody was gonna start doing solo albums. You know what I'm saying? So after we finished the group album, a double CD, everybody started working on their solo albums.
And so we made a pact. It's just like whoever the first person make it, dog, we gonna take the whole group. You know, we gonna be family to the end. You know, that's what everybody said we was gonna do.
We always had this pact that we was the 850 clique or whatever. We did shows together. We did a lot of shit together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy, if I get on, I'm gonna come back and help you. If you get on, you come back and help me.
When they broke down into solos, though, it was against my better judgment. And I told the rest of the guys that they would be at a disadvantage because T-Pain here all day. He sleeps with his equipment, and he got to produce for each one of you. So he would have an opportunity to become a solo artist greater than y'all.
Studio was in his house. His father, you know, invested money in it. I mean, you can't help but do music when it's in your house, you know. We give him that, you know, but it was certain things. He started acting lazy around us and started focusing just on him, which really ain't nothing wrong. But if you in the group, you know what I'm saying, like Doe said, you see me, you gonna see them too. And it was times where I understood he was tired, he was stressed out. He did a lot of work. Shaheed, you know, he worked them. He was making music, making CDs. He was doing everything.
What I do know is there was just so many issues within the group, you know, that I know he was getting frustrated and he was getting tired of the group thing, the whole Nappy Head thing. And he went in the lab to recreate himself. And, you know, he came out singing as T-Pain.
With the group deciding to do solo projects, T-Pain reinvented himself and started to use a different approach by singing. He began working on music which he produced a series of hits and created a buzz as a solo artist.
His solo project happened to be an R&B project, and everybody was like, nah, we can't go from Robbery to I Love You and all this and that, you know what I mean? But I mean, he was a pioneer, he did it. And when I heard it, I was like, hey, dog, that's tight. But at the same time, I was like, that shit ain't gonna work.
And I guess he just felt like, you know, I'm just tired of this and tired of that, and I want to do this by myself and this and that. And then he called a meeting one day, and he was like, you know, how many of y'all feel like I'm doing this for myself? And I was the first one to raise my hand because I felt like the way you did it, you didn't tell us. You just started making songs.
Well, some cats in the group felt like it wasn't a Nappy Heads thing no more, you know what I'm saying? It was just a T-Pain thing, so some people said that it was like jealousy going on, like they'll go do shows and cats didn't want to go on stage with him because he was performing Sprung.
T-Pain's first solo show, the only people that show was Doughboy and myself. But it was associated with the Nappy Heads. All of the other Nappy Heads boycotted this man's first solo show. When if they really wanted him to do what they think he should have done, they should have backed him from the very beginning, but they, you know, almost like Rush Limo, hoping that he failed. And I hate to say this, but that's the gospel truth of what happened.
I remember the first time I heard any of the singing stuff, DJ Dap from Tallahassee brought it to me. He was like, man, here, let me play you some of this new T-Pain stuff. And it was some singing. And I'm just like, okay. And it was the little thing on his voice sounding like Roger Troutman from Zap. Ain't nobody know what the hell auto-tune was back then. We just knew the vocoder. We knew the Zap sound. But he was on to something. And I was like, man, I was listening to the music and I was like, yo, this shit is hot. And so I just went to track number 2 for the hell of it. And man, track number 2 was Sprung. And when I heard that record, I was blown away. And I immediately called Shaheed and was like, yo, this is it, man. Like, this is the record to make all your dreams come true.
He started playing with auto-tunes, and he came up with a damn good album. And he put the album out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and everybody fell in love with this one particular song, Sprung.
You know, people in Tallahassee got on the record, got the record hot. It was killing on the radio, was killing them in the clubs, on the mixtapes. Man, and then started spreading it outside of Tallahassee.
Down, I got my dog, T-Pain, T-Fizzle, from the Nappy Heads, Tallahassee Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Got the family back here, man. TJ got the Nappy Head family back. Pain, man, what's been going on with you? I know, you know, of course, everybody knows you from the Nappy Heads, but lately, you got this new phenomenon. You're doing your solo. Tell me what's happening.
What it is I'm just doing kind of like similar to the Nelly situation, to where I'm trying to, everybody in the group doing that. They're trying to venture out in their solo thing so they can come back and help the group. You feel what I'm saying? So instead of being one group of 7 dudes trying to do the same thing, how about we be 7 dudes trying to do the different things to help the one group? You feel what I'm saying? So it's a more powerful thing.
Now tell me what else is happening with you. You know, you're producing, you got the Nappy Head stuff going on. Tell me what's happening with the Nappy Head.
Yeah, man, producing the Nappy Head stuff. The Nappy Heads is about to come out with the first Floridian quadruple CD. You know what I'm saying? Doing a real big, man. We've been gone for a while, so we got to make up for our little absence or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Now tell me what's different with this project. I know, here's one thing different about this project right here. This gentleman right here.
Hello, how you doing?
This is my man Thomas Chapman, TJ, and TJ's DJs.
What's happening, y'all?
What's happening with that? How'd you get in on the project with T-Pain as far as the?
I heard this stuff, man. Been a fan ever since the Nappy Head days. Heard this song and I just felt like it was a smash hit, dog.
Yeah, that's real.
I took that album as I was promoting his stuff. I took songs from 3 of our additional solo artists, and I took songs from the Nappy Heads themselves to a friend of mine in Dothan, Alabama. His name is Greg Harris. We call him G. He listened to that music and said he couldn't get it out of his CD player. He introduced me to a young man named Powell that was associated with Bad Boy South. he also introduced me to Akon. He had Akon call us on the phone, and Akon wanted us to come to Atlanta so that we can discuss a situation. Akon was supposed to have been getting a label deal, and so we went to discuss a label deal with Akon based on the fact that T-Pain would be an artist under that label.
And basically, he had it in. You know, he originally wrote that song for Akon, took it down to Akon. Akon passed on it, and then, you know, he recorded the song himself, and you know what I mean, played it, and kind of things just happened fast after that.
And I think it was amidst the rumors that I was negotiating solely for T-Pain. But T-Pain was a Nappy Head. And he had a brother that was a Nappy Head. I'd be a fool not to negotiate for all of them. I'm a businessman. If I got a chance to get 2 checks, I want 2 checks. I don't just want no 1 check. I want 2 checks. So I went out there negotiating for everybody. But the rumor came back that I was solely out there promoting T-Pain. Though T-Pain was invited, but I took the opportunity to push all of them. But I guess that didn't get back to the street.
When Pain left town, he took all the equipment, you know what I'm saying? He just left, you know what I mean? And like, our studio was in his bedroom, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we recorded at. That was our everything. So when he left, you know what I mean, that really just like, you know, broke everybody's spirit. I wouldn't say we broke up. We just got like a major delay.
T-Pain received his major deal and had a string of nationwide hits. The group members couldn't help but feel that they were on their own.
What point did I realize the group members were on their own? Shit, when Pain did Pain. You know, when he did T-Pain, it wasn't about the group anymore.
My point when realizing, you know, when we had to, you know, got to do it by ourselves is I heard him on the radio one day, and they was asking him about the Nappy Heads, and he said, yeah, he was trying to brush it off, and he was basically like saying, it's about T-Pain right now, though. And when I heard that, I was like, you know, he don't give a shit about us anymore.
Whole time while he was going through his contracts and all that shit, the nigga was calling me every day. K, I'm scared. K, I'm doing this, man. I'm out here in Cali, man. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Me and the nigga talking. We talked all the way up till he signed the deal. He came back home one time. I seen him at the flea market. He gave me his new number. He said, I changed my number. I'm gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the number or whatever. We talked or whatever. Then after that, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? He just disappeared.
He came out with a song and he was like, to the Nappy Heads, I got you, baby. We gonna make it, yes indeed. And then the dude come back to town to do his album release party, and we ain't even invited to the shit.
After almost 10 years of knowing each other, you know, he just say it's all about me right now. And I felt like, well, how far you really would have got if it wasn't for the group? You know, I mean, it had to be a Nappy Head for them to know T-Pain.
At one time when he did get on, the cats got on the radio station and went to like bashing him real bad, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to call no names, but the cats did, and you know what I'm saying, they felt like he left them behind.
Hold on, I want to talk about something real quick, my nigga. What it is, man? Hold on, I got something to talk about. Now, while I've been gone, dog, while I've been doing my thing on the road, my nigga represent tell ass how I'm supposed to. Well, I've been hearing this a lot of shit going on, dog.
You're not the only one with talent. Everybody made this the Nappy Head. You know what I'm saying? One person can't go up and say I'm the Nappy Heads. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna fly like that.
We stopped really getting phone calls, you know what I'm saying? We stopped getting, you know what I'm saying, invited to stuff, you know what I'm saying, that Pain had going on, and he shut his daddy out.
We had some strain from his signing behind my back with Akon, and I had a decision as a father. I'll be honest with you, when they first told me, I think like any man would do who sacrificed everything he had, his money, his time, his energy, his mind, his heart, his soul, and then you mess around and give it to somebody that ain't put up a dime or a nickel for it, you just give it to them. I was bitter as heck. In the next breath, I had to be his daddy and had to wonder what made my son so desperate to have to fall for a con game like that from a con man. And so, out of love, I let him go. I didn't challenge him. I had paperwork I could have challenged. It was an illegal deal they signed. Could have challenged them. and got my money. But I chose, if I'd have challenged him, I would have destroyed, y'all wouldn't see the T-Pain y'all see today. I would have destroyed him because his daddy would have publicly scolded him. And I chose not to do that. I've been quiet for 3.5 years, and I didn't say a thing.
Like, damn, dog ain't keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? As far as coming back grabbing niggas or taking niggas on the road with him, you know what I'm saying? I know some cats felt like that.
His first album dropped, you know what I'm saying? We had a big album release party at the Moon, you know what I'm saying? Akon, whole bunch of different artists was there, you know what I'm saying? And Akon said on stage, man, you know, y'all ready for the Nappy Heads, you know what I'm saying? We working on a deal with them right now, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, Payne said, oh no, don't worry about no deal for them, you know what I'm saying? We finna start Nappy Boy Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So right then that led us to think, okay, things finna get ready to go good.
Tell them what's happening with your new label and the Nappy Heads. I know they want to hear about that, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Nappy Boy Entertainment is in full effect. I went back inside the Nappy Heads. They on that thing. As y'all can see, they bought them a little bit more than they was already. Y'all hooked them up. I got everybody on the label, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. I got a couple more people to go get from Tallahassee. They know who they is. So it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good.
It's like we was on hold for a minute because when Payne struck out, he was like, boy, I got everybody. I'm going to bring y'all with me when I go. Y'all good.
So Universal stepped to us that same weekend. They was like, okay, oh, we want to sign y'all. You know, we want to fly y'all out to LA, you know what I'm saying, next week. You know what I'm saying? So right then we was like kind of put between two situations, whether we want to go with, you know what I'm saying, is Payne really going to do what he say he going to do, or do we need to just go ahead and go with Universal and get back up with him later, you know what I'm saying? So about a week later, Payne and his managers and all of them came down, and it was like, okay, y'all really don't need to sign with Universal. We would get more money if we signed with Universal up under Nappy Boy Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they bought a little money, you know what I mean, it wasn't really no major money, you know what I'm saying? It was just something just to show us that they were serious, you know what I'm saying? So,
and it was like he went and he came back and he showed love. He bought, you know, shoes and clothes and, you know, just these little things, you know, that your homeboy would do for you. He did that, but it was like, dog, you know, when the deal gonna come, and he would be like, you know, when I get out of this deal that I'm in, I'm gonna bless y'all and everything. So everybody just, you know, they held around and wait to see what was gonna happen. And the dude never came back, man.
We went ahead and signed the deal with Payne or whatnot. And then after we signed the deal, you know, we started working on the album, and like things just like stopped, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whether his management got in his ear, I don't know exactly what happened, but when things just stopped, I just knew, you know what I'm saying, we had to do whatever we had to do on our own.
With money comes fame, success, and power. It has been long said that money changes people. For the rest of the group members, they hold that to be true.
He signed us after he had his album release party here, and we went to Miami. We started working on our album and everything, and it was a little family altercation or whatever. But he blames, not getting to where we should be on that, and that didn't have shit to do with what was on paper. Not a damn thing. I mean, we signed a contract. Some family dispute, that's between you and the family, you know. But the group had got involved with it because, you know, the family member was associated with this group. And I still didn't care because that didn't have anything to do with what was on paper.
And then the dude come back to town to do his album release party, and we ain't even invited to the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to make this dude let us in. I'm at the Civic Center, and I'm like, damn, dog, which door I supposed to go to? You know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch. I had to go to damn near every door in the Civic Center just to get in. And then I had to go through a whole bunch of shit just to get on stage. And I was like, man, hold on, dog. This ain't what this cat told us it was gonna be. This is bullshit.
When will the Nappy Heads double CD be dropping?
It'll be pretty soon. We're still in the works right now, so can't really give a date on it.
And you're still in contact with them every day, like?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
He'll make up with them niggas real quick, make it seem like everything finna be alright. You know what I'm saying? So they come on stage with him and think everything, you You know what I'm saying? And then he shit on him like last time they performed at the Moon. The niggas jumped on stage with him, and after the show, niggas get ready to walk backstage to come off stage. His security turned niggas around at the stage and made niggas like jump off the stage here. Y'all can't walk back here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the creep shit I be talking about.
He did that show at the Civic Center, and here we are. We didn't even have tickets to this thing.
We had to buy our own tickets, you feel me? We was in the crowd.
I mean, we actually didn't. We buy them. I mean, that's kind of the message we got to until one of the security people
noticed us in the crowd
and came and let us on the stage. And I told them straight up, look here, bro. I'm not sitting in no crowd. We not sitting in no crowd like some ducks, man. You know what I'm saying? We should be behind stage chilling with them. We ain't even got to get on stage, but we need to be down there with our boy, you know? And that's how we got on. We didn't get a call that day. We didn't know where they was. We didn't have VIP passes. We didn't have shit. And we get up to the Civic Center, and we had these little tickets to get in, but we didn't have no VIP passes or anything. And I'm like, man, this is the craziest thing in the world. You know, this is like really fucked up.
I saw Doughboy outside this club one night. He had just came back from Pain. I think Pain had signed all of them for like couple stacks, like 2,000-3,000. He gave each one of them or whatever. But they was all living in Miami or whatever. And then for some reason, Doughboy ended up back here and like outside the club one night. Doughboy was just telling me how he felt. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga acting different, nigga acting brand new, nigga talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting beside themselves or whatever, and nigga ain't the same person no more. You know what I'm saying? That's when I realized, like, alright, damn, I don't know what's the future for the Nappy Heads with this dude right now.
I think the breakup is a rumor. It really is a rumor because none of us never broke up. None of us never lost communication. You know what I mean? None of us never said, oh, I don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no more music. You know, the breakup really happened when Pain left town.
I don't think the group broke up. I just think he didn't come back and do anything with the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that in itself make motherfuckers like fall apart. Like, I know niggas probably feeling like, damn, my nigga, we put all this work into it, and one of our own get on, and he don't even come back and grab a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know to this day them niggas still link up and do records together, but as far as the main nigga, you know what I'm saying, he ain't doing nothing with niggas. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming back, reaching back. I know he probably did a song for Nadia or some shit like that, but as far as coming doing a song for the whole or whatever, as a whole, he don't do shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Period.
And I saw him come up and I saw him change like into I chose this path, you chose that path type thing. You know what I mean? When it was supposed to be a brotherhood, it wasn't ever even supposed to be about this is your choices and these are my choices. It was supposed to be about if you make it, you take me. If I make it, I'm gonna take you. And it just broke down, dude. And it kind of like, I don't know. It made me bitter, but at the same time, I didn't want to be too bitter because I didn't want to be a hater. But you know, I mean, as I started talking to everybody else in the group, I started to see that everybody was saying, "Hey, dog, you know, this dude here been." You know, he made a whole lot of false statements and stuff like that. You know?
And when it's all said and done, to me, he did the right thing. He you know, the iron was hot and he struck while the iron was hot. He had to go hard while he had the opportunity to go hard. And truth be told, I think all of them are in a better position now to become successful because of that. So, you know, this is kind of how it is in the music business. A lot of times, you know, groups come out and one person is hot out of the group and that person got to go first, and sometimes it's a solo person and they're not hot enough and they got to throw a group together to make it work. So it's just the nature of the business, and I really don't think that T-Pain did nothing that I wouldn't do in that situation.
Hey, Tallahassee. I just want to let Tallahassee know you're still in my heart. It's going down. I ain't gonna never leave Tallahassee. Believe it.
You know what I'm saying? This road right here we on, this man born and raised right here. You know what I'm saying? This neighborhood. It hasn't been one time since he's been on that major status that he's been back. You know what I'm saying? Not once. You know what I'm saying? If he comes home, he won't come to his neighborhood. These the people that support him. This the only place. This the only place. Tallahassee, the only place his CD sold out in when it came out. Across the country, the only place where he say Tallahassee has never done anything for him at all. Zero period. Say nobody ever supported. I have this shit at my house right now, man. He say he hope he don't care if he ever comes back.
There's a lot of artists. There's a lot of people here that feel like he can definitely do more and definitely give back to people, because I know, just like with anybody, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, I know a lot of people contributed to Payne's success.
And as successful as he is right now, you know what I mean, it shouldn't be without a question that even y'all would know that he was doing something for the community, you know what I'm saying? I mean, me as myself, I don't know nothing he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody he's helping, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the whole city is just like disgusted with the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Because they felt like, you know, we were supposed to be going right after that. Then, you know, you could turn on the radio right now, you hear Nappy Boy this, Nappy Boy that, Nappy Boy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, we sending mixed signals to the people, trying to make the people feel like that he is doing something for us, or he doing something, you know, he still got Tallahassee on his mind, you know what I mean? But I don't really see nothing that he's doing, you know what I mean? And I ain't trying to throw no shots at him, you know what I'm saying? You know, I still love him like a brother, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just disappointed in the way that he letting the success get to him, you know what I mean?
He came back, I know the year before last or whatever, and did the summer jam at the Civic Center. And that was a good thing.
He's giving back to the community. He's the only person in the city of Tallahassee that I know. I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, he's the only person in the city of Tallahassee that has 2 days in his honor. He's the only person that I know that have actually given all of his proceeds to his first concert he did in the Civic Center, which was sold out to a packed house. He gave all of his proceeds to the city of Tallahassee, and he also established a room at Walker Ford Center in his honor. You can go over there and see it. He put computers, a media room, he put computers, TVs, pool tables, all kind of games, the whole 9 yards. I don't know nobody that's done that.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing he probably did, man, he came back to Walker Ford and bought him a PlayStation 3 or Xbox, something like that.
I don't see where Walker Ford has gained anything from his coming back and donating a concert to him. I don't even know if he even gave him the money. They still ain't got new basketballs. They ain't got no new court. You know what I mean? They got the same toys they had when I was growing up. They ain't, I mean, what the, you know what I'm saying? This dude ain't did shit as far as I can see.
He donated all that money, which I don't think he donated all of it, to Walker Ford, because if he did, Walker Ford would have a lot more shit than they do now.
Walker Ford a little worse than what it did back in the day.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, you
and he gave it to Walker, but and you want, man, he could have gave money to Walker Ford. He could have gave money to Jake Gaither community. Jake Gaither is in our hood.
In our neighborhood, we're not even from that side of town.
After hearing two conflicting stories on the matter of the Walker Ford Community Center, we decided to go see for ourselves.
Hi, I'm one of the playground staff here at Walker Ford, and I'm just going to take you guys in, have a look, check out the facilities. And this is when he came out. What album that was? I think it was the rapper turned singer one, the first one. This is the game room. This is paid for by T-Pain. His concert proceeds, which was $20,000, was built this room with the plasma TVs, the couches, the pool table, and all these games. And we also have a Wii, a 360, but we have to keep that up, you know, keep it locked up. And it's books over there for the kids. They have SAT books, ACT books, all college prep materials. And then we have the computers where they come do their homework, anything, you know, job search, whatever there is to be done. Yeah, people would come and they would see the room and they would be like, oh, did y'all get all the proceeds? And we were like, nah, not really. But I mean, it's like when they see it, they be disappointed because they think it's more than what it, you know, they hear it's like, oh, it's off glass, and it's not what people say. T-Pain came back, I think it was after he had got big. Maybe he came for like 5 minutes or whatever, and it was crazy because he told the kids that he was finna come and he was gonna do something. And when you talking to kids and you tell them stuff like that, especially somebody that's like big like that, they be like, their feelings get hurt, and that's so disappointing. He only came for like 5 minutes. He walked in, walked back out. Oh yeah, and then we seen his Lamborghini, but that was like, okay. But you know, you talk about Tallahassee and a lot of your songs, you should be able to, you know, show for it a little more than what you do. So.
Call itself Tallahassee Pain. Come on, he ain't doing too much for Tallahassee. He ain't giving us a damn shout out.
So you feel me?
I mean, he might throw a song on his album or something, Tallahassee Love, but see, I think all that's just to fuck with people's heads because
that's for sympathy.
Because you try and make everybody seem like, oh, he's still cool with everything, but people really know.
The reason for them songs like that is for the DVD right here. When the DVD come out, he'll make a song like that. So like when the person see this DVD and see what we talking about, they were like, no, it can't be like that because he got a song about Tallahassee. You can cancel that.
But outside of that, I'm not aware of what he's doing for the local music scene. Not saying he's not doing anything. I'm just personally not aware.
You know, without really knowing what all the red tape is and what his deal consists of and what kind of artists he's needing to put out to be, you know, have the best chance of being successful, you really don't know.
But as far as giving back to the hood, doing shit for the artists around here, hell no. Dude don't do shit for niggas around here. Matter of fact, dude shit on niggas around
here. Local artist, dog, you kidding me? What the fuck has he done, dog? He ain't came back and got nobody.
Man, there's so many things that I know, so many people that had little things to do with just helping him, you know, just supporting him. And it's funny how so many people feel like, you know, he doesn't give a damn or he hasn't given back to them.
Like, with me, with the nigga, I always told the nigga, I ain't looking for no handout for you. All I want you to do is point me in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, niggas closing doors and holding them bitches like they don't want nobody else to come through.
His partner, I went to the music store and stood in line and I bought his album. I bought his album. I bought his own. I mean, it's just hard to talk about a little bit because I'm supporting him, you know. Because after we had that meeting and he said, you know, I ain't doing this by myself, I'm trying to bring all us together. I truly believed him, and I believe the rest of us did too. And I did anything to support him. I was buying his album. People was calling me ass about him. I would say nothing but good things about him, you know. And then it got to that point where, you know, I got tired of lying to myself. You know, I just really got tired of lying to myself and lying to the people in the city. I mean, they used to come to me and, what's going on with Pain? He got y'all? Oh yeah, he got us, man. Everything good, everything. I used to say that because I didn't want people in our business. But now I don't care because I'm tired of lying to myself. I'll lie to them and then I'll ride home feeling like, God, why am I lying to these people? You know, just for somebody else to tell them another lie. And then they come to me and I'm adding on to the lie, you know. They come now, I feel like I have to tell the truth because if you want to hear the truth, you got to ask one of us. You can't go ask everybody out there in the streets. If you want to know what's going on, come talk to us, you know. And I ain't got nothing to lie about anymore. I'm not gonna lie anymore.
But he ain't done nothing for Tallahassee, dog. He going over to Jacksonville and grabbing cats. You know, Naughty Black, who was in the Nappy Heads, he did an album. And Pain supposedly signed him and then turned around and told him, man, look, your album ain't good enough.
You hear him on interviews, dude talking about ain't no music scene in Tallahassee. Niggas recording on 8 tracks. Niggas all niggas rap about is killing and robbing. And nigga, what your first single was Robbery. There's so much shit you could be doing for niggas around here, but to me the nigga scared to put another nigga on his level because to me, it took so much for the nigga to shine around niggas around here that he used to do outrageous shit like wear the big spinner ring around his neck, you know what I'm saying, dressing all goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think he kind of scared in the sense of if he put niggas on to that level where he at, maybe it'll be that much harder to shine. But nigga, you already a millionaire. Nigga, what you worried about all that extra shit for? You know what I'm saying? you could put niggas on. Like all them hooks he doing for niggas, he could have came right here and grabbed like 3-4 artists and gave niggas hooks. You know what I'm saying? But instead, what he do is he take niggas hooks from around here.
Like really, the local artists, he like, man, really, he get the middle finger because he like, man, this man done took people's songs that's from here, man. A lot of them songs you hear, man, that's on that this man be recorded. A few of them songs you done got from artists right here in this town, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Like most of the local artists don't even want nothing to do with him anyway. Period.
Robbery, which is still a club classic as we speak, and I understand that my son T-Pain and Gucci Mane and Granddaddy South has redid that song.
You know what I'm saying? He took Dope Boy hook, he took Sean J hook, he took Lil Chris Seville hook, Who the Fuck Is That? You know what I'm saying? And recently they took my hook, my whole song, rather him and Mano them. So you know what I'm saying? Like dude playing it dirty. He playing it real dirty.
In terms of giving to local artists, he took Lil Boy with it. He took a former road DJ, DJ Nasty was on his thing. He took a childhood friend, DJ Serm.
DJ Serm like that too, Jamal Serm. He from here too. Sent him home. With nothing, kept the man, sent his man home. When we got to Miami, all his clothes, everything was still down at Payne's house, man. He sent that man home with nothing, man. You feel me?
He took Jay Lyric, used to be in a group of mine called the R&B Boys.
But Lyric from him.
Yeah, Jay Lyric from here.
He home now.
But he home now.
He got rid of him.
They got into an argument, and he sent him home.
He right here now with a Ferrari up under a car cover sitting at his mama's house.
And he took a host, Tateism. When you hear people say that he haven't given back the talents, what they mean, and he didn't come back and get nobody, what they mean is he didn't come back and get them.
To sign other people on a label that's named after us, it kind of gets to you. It's a slap in the face, you know, for you to be a part of something, then take half of that and start a company after it and sign other artists on people who never had anything to do with us.
A lot of people that cry that they should have the opportunity don't have the discipline of the craft of developing music for the people to get their behind in the studio. They rather sit out and smoke all day and make these assertions and these claims that he's not doing nothing for them, but you don't have the discipline for the big stage. And it's obvious because ain't nobody else pick you up neither.
What the things he went through when he growing up, man, it should be no question, man. Every month, at least you throw a barbecue or anything. You're a millionaire right now, and your brother, you have your dad around here, dad around here, man. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Run around, ask people for gas money, man. You don't feel what I'm saying? Your son is a millionaire, man. You feel me? This man's house got repossessed, man. You know what I'm saying? They took the house back under foreclosure. But your son, you're a multi-millionaire. Your brother in Atlanta catching the Greyhound bus down here, his brother Rashid, you know what I'm saying? That's still like our brother. He just left him dying. We with him all the time.
3 days
But he moved to Atlanta, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he up there with his brother now. You know what I'm saying? He living good. This man catching the Greyhound bus down, he say you don't even talk to him. So you know what I'm saying? So if you got a man like that, how raised, if you ain't gonna do nothing for your family, you ain't gonna do nothing for nobody that you just know and grew up.
I don't care how much shit we done went through between me and my brother. That is my brother.
Man, you feel what I'm saying?
I don't care. I mean, there was times where, I'm pretty sure Rashid did stuff for him, you know, let him borrow clothes, took him places, did this and did that, being a big brother.
Hey, you gotta introduce who's with you. Who's this?
Definitely. Ain't nothing going down if my big brother, She-Dog, ain't there. She-Dog, a.k.a. Big Daddy Bottoms, is going down. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going down unless Big Brother, all right? Think about that. Talk to him.
Brother's name? Yeah, introduce yourself. What the members of Nappy Heads?
What's up? This is your boy She-Dog, Nappy Head representative, you know what I'm saying? Here with my little brother T-Pain. We just got off stage, you know what I'm saying? We trying to do a bid for his upcoming album, you know what I'm saying? Rapper turned singer. Go to the stores, grab it, do what you gotta do.
Well, yeah, you know, the last time he came to town in Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all that stuff that they had flown in and everything. And this dude had us following him around. When I say us, I mean me, his brother, that went to the hospital and he's a diabetic, lost 2 of his toes. I was at the hospital with him every day. Every day I was at the hospital with him, dog. Where you at? I never saw you there. You never came one day, bruh. I was there every day with Rashid, dog. You and your mama, y'all was up in Atlanta or whatever doing it big. Your daddy, he came every now and then, like maybe 3-4 times a week. But I was there every day with this dude, dog. And what I'm saying is this. What I'm pissed off about is this. How can your brother be in the hospital on his dying bed, bro, and you not show up? I don't give a damn if it's business. I don't give a damn what you got going on.
On December 17th, 2008, yet another tragedy strikes another member of the Nappy Heads.
There was a point where OD was going through some real hard things. His house burned down a week before Christmas.
Man, I forgot all about that, dog. You know what I'm saying? OD house burned down, dog, with his kids in there.
It was December 17th, 2008, 2007, I mean. You know, my whole house burned down without any notice, some type of electrical fire, you know what I'm saying? My girl and the kids barely made it out, you know what I mean? I rushed home, you know, and everything up in flames, you know what I mean? It was just like a real, you know what I mean, depressing time for me, you know what I'm saying? I lost everything, you know what I'm saying? My in-house studio, all my money, you know what I'm saying? All my clothes, all the Christmas presents. I mean, just like everything in like 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that was just like real devastating to me. You know, I called them up, you know what I mean, just to see, well, really, you know, Nuke called them up, because I really, you know, I got a lot of pride, you know what I mean? I don't like to ask nobody for nothing, you know what I mean? So.
And I called Payne. I didn't call Payne to ask him for money. All I did was call Payne to tell him what happened and to see what he was going to say. So I called Payne and I let him know that OD house just burned down. He lost all his money. All they got is a couple birth certificates, the clothes on their back, and their car. That's all they got. And I gave the phone to OD and let him talk.
I was like, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Nuke told you what happened, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to hear that, yeah, you know what I mean? But he was like, basically, he was like, okay, I got this house down in Woodville, you know what I mean? You know, somebody staying in the house, they on probation or whatnot. I don't know what they on probation for, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you welcome to go there and stay there, you know what I mean, till you can get yourself back on your feet, you know what I'm saying? But me, you know, with kids, you know, I got kids, an old lady, you know what I'm saying? I got my own family. I don't need to be in the house with somebody else that's on probation for I don't know what.
And OD talked to him for about 10 minutes. I hung up the phone, I asked him what he said. He said, y'all can stay at my mama's old house in Woodville. My uncle lived there, just don't have nothing crazy going on in the house. And I was like, what the hell?
And this dude told him, well, you know what, I got a little house like down in the country. It's a little piece of house, or you can go stay in that, you know what I mean, until you get your shit together. What the fuck does that mean, man?
I mean, with my family, you know what I mean, and, you know, I said thank you, but no thank you, you know what I mean, you know, I understand, you know, he tried to help out a little bit, but that was like, that was it, you know what I mean? And after he came to Baja's Beach Club, you know what I mean, he asked me like, hey man, you know, everything all right, you know, everything all right with your family, man. You know, he ain't asked nothing, man. He was just like nonchalant about the whole situation.
And, you know, by the grace of God, he back on his feet now, and I just thought that was real messed up for him to be a millionaire and not even offer him a dime. You know, this man and his family and his kids, they ain't had nowhere to stay. If it wasn't for Red Cross, they probably had, I told him he could stay with me. I thought that was kind of messed up, you know. It really was messed up.
Like, the man ain't never did a video here. Plies came here and did a video before you did.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
See, that pissed a lot of people off on Ridge Road, his neighborhood, when he did I'm Sprung. You see that video, it say Ridge Road, somewhere in Tallahassee, and then you see a sign say Ridge Road. And then you see pretty ass suburb houses, nice mowed lawn, broads out there in bathing suits, washing cars. None of that shit going on over there.
None on Ridge Road.
A few of the members decided to show us where it all started on Ridge Road.
All day, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening.
Live on Ridge Road.
You know, this the beginning of Ridge Road. You know what I'm saying? We right here on the corner of Ridge Road, Crawfordville.
And the Jamaican store, you know what I'm talking about? The Red Dog, you feel me?
Real big. You know, TNT Food Store, you know what I'm saying? He been serving the neighborhood for years now, you know what I'm saying? Doing this thing, you know what I'm saying?
Over here, you know, we got this beginning Ridge Road. Like I said, you got neighborhoods. They got about 8 neighborhoods off of Ridge Road. All is plain Ridge Road. You got 4 points right across the street. You know what I'm saying? This where nigga was born and raised.
Born and raised right here, man.
This how we do it,
man.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep it like that. Everything y'all see on the DVD, Ridge Road, Tallahassee, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Southside Tallahassee, Florida, man.
Take a little tour of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Ridge Road. You got like 8 hoods off of this road, man. And, you know, this the real hood here. You got Pine Ridge right there. That's Pine Ridge right there. That's one of the hoods, you know what I'm saying? That's where it go down there. That's probably one of the hot spots on Ridge Road. There's a lot of hot spots, but that is one of them. Yeah, this is where I spend most of my, you know what I'm saying, days running the street in this neighborhood right here. This Sunshine Trailer Park. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go down. You used to play football over here, basketball, anything, you know what I'm saying, everything. Sunshine Trailer Park. They trying to change the name, but this is Sunshine Trailer Park. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see none of this on Sprung video. Man, see a big tip. You see this shit? You see that? I've been mildewed on the outside, bro. This is where I grew up in right here. This house right here, 3512. This was a new dog house. This is where I grew up. This is where Payne used to come over, and we used to hang out right here in this house. You know what I'm saying?
Right in that room right there, you feel me? That's like where everything happened at, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything, all the songs you heard that put us on the map, that did all that shit, everything happened in that room right there, man. I wish we could go inside, that shit like a museum, man, you feel me? Walk in, the big N on the floor, Nappy Heads and shit like that, you feel me? Shit that crazy, man. Nah, it ain't nothing. Probably that's just what we did everything in, you know what I'm saying? From city to city, you know what I'm saying? Round selling CDs at concerts, everything, man, you know what I'm saying? We could pile up in that motherfucker, man, and just do what we had to do and handle business, man, you know what I'm saying? And shit, just like I said, shit did crazy now, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying, being out here bring back a lot of memories. Be out here practicing in the yard before shows and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man.
You know, Bill can't stop saying yes, sir, boy.
Well, you know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was like, what, 7, 8 years old. These cats around here, they right here making music and stuff. Like, it was just like, it made somebody want to do something different. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, my boy, I remember they used to be right here on the front of it. I remember they came around one day on the front of the little blue truck, you know what I'm saying? They making a video, them boys out there getting it, they grinding for this, so I respect it. And my cat Nuke over here, you know what I'm saying? That boy's, I'm telling you, you don't want him to spit for you on this camera. He might take that camera, bro. That's gonna be his, you know what I'm saying? Them boy, I mean, Payne cool, man. I feel his music. Nappy Heads, they did their thing back in the day. FLA, I love FLA. And Robbery, whew, man, y'all better catch it. It's a lot more songs out there, y'all. I can't go in the list. I just heard them. Payne, I like that CD when he dropped the little gold CD when he had all the little songs on the Boogeyman and all that. That's what he should have put out. That's what he should have put out though. But you know, cat cool, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of other cats around here should be on too, you feel me?
You know, I'm gonna keep it brief, man, you know what I'm saying? How I seen it is, man, like T-Pain, man, like he ain't showing enough love, you know what I'm saying, to the hood, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, this niggas out here starving, man, you know what I'm saying, trying to get on, man, you know what I'm saying, man. So shit, man, you know, that's what it is, bro. Like T-Pain, man, you know what I'm saying, come to the hood, man, show some love, man. Do a hood day or something, man, you know what I'm saying, you got money now, dog, you know. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no fluke shit, man, you know what I'm saying. Come put the boys on, man, the niggas you been fucking with, man, you know what I'm saying.
Man, you changed the whole rap game, you feel me? You came with the auto-tunes that came up and did your thing, but it's a lot of cats around here, I ain't gonna lie, Payne, who spit just as good or better than you. A good producer. It's cats around here who spit better bars than you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm talking about who from Tallahassee who should be on right from Ridge Road. From Ridge Road to East States over to all them trailer parks around there. Y'all had this thing, Nappy Heads had this thing locked down. Y'all, we wasn't listening to none of y'all, bro.
I seen T-Pain since, man.
But I ain't seen T-Pain since he got. I ain't know you paid your thing, bro. I ain't know you at all, bro. Do your thing, but you gotta respect the cats who buy your CDs and you know what I'm saying. Put a little change in your pocket when y'all was out here selling you little CDs and things like that.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, cats was out here backing you up. You know what I'm saying. When you got big,
niggas who was fighting for you at records, at NIMS when you was high, niggas who was fighting for you when you couldn't read, niggas was reading for you. My thing, I ain't got nothing against you, dog, but you didn't do the boys right. I heard you was coming back for the boys and you didn't. My perspective on the Nappy Heads, man, is they was like this. It was a community group, it was a family group. and they held it down. But bigger than this rapping, you know, Nuke could tell you, we used to get out here and play football, we used to hoop, go to Walker Ford, anything. Them boys was just, they was cool people, and they stayed here and they represented from Florida, Sunnyside Drive, Ridge Road, and all that good stuff. I love the Nappy Heads, T-Pain, you know, you alright with me. But I feel like you could have did more than what you're doing.
Yeah, that's all it is. From a real nigga to a real nigga, dog. If you can sign Tay Dizzle, bro, if Tay Dizzle could be on there making videos, you can have the Nappy Heads, that'd be raw.
Man, it's just the hood. You know us just like we know you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And you know, everything that go up, gonna have to come back down. You know what I'm saying? And it's all, you know, we all good people. Ain't no hard feelings and nothing like that. It's just, you know, be a man about your, you know, about your business, and you know. And that's how it is, you feel me?
Most of the group members haven't been in contact with T-Pain in quite some time. They wanted to say a few words in hopes that he would see this documentary.
I hate to sit here and pain bash. We're not hating him. We don't hate him. I don't hate him. I love him like a little brother. I'm just disappointed. I really am. I'm really disappointed because, like I said, not even just for me, because I didn't ask him for a dime. He never asked for a dime. None of us asked for a dime. All we want you to do is come back home, do what's right.
Do what you're supposed to do. You're a man. You know what's right. In your heart. You know what you're supposed to do. You weren't raised like that. You got good. You had a mama and a daddy in the same household your whole life. You understand what I'm saying? You weren't raised like that. You know what I mean? I had to live with y'all.
Was right. He wouldn't be going through some of this shit he going through right now.
You know what I'm saying? That TV make it look glitter and glamour, boy.
The only thing I can say is, you know what I mean, Pain, you know what I mean, we go way back, you know what I mean, and you know the Nappy Heads, it was a big family, you know what I mean, we still a family, but you know, I just want to tell him, you know, if he happened to see this, that, you know, it's not about throwing shots at you, it's just about things that you did that wasn't right, you know what I mean? I mean, you should go to sleep at night and know that they weren't right, you know what I mean? All of us was right here in Tallahassee, dead broke, loving nothing but music, you know what I'm saying? And how can you forget, you know, 15 years and 3 years, 2 years, you know what I mean? So that's all I really got to say, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We've been in a couple videos. I was in the stripper video, the bartender video. Yeah, a couple. That ain't nothing though. You feel me? We don't even know if you're breathing right now. You feel me? Like you don't even hit us up. You feel me? So it just like the conversation with me. It just be you got to tell me the reason for everything. What made you do what you did? You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't do nothing to you. You decided one day to get up and say, you know what? I'm just gonna lead a group, and that's what you did.
You know that. It ain't no hating type of thing, or you know what I mean, no vindictiveness, dog. It simply boils down to this. Nelly came back and got the St. Lunatics. T.I. came back and got Grand Hustle. Cats, real cats in the industry that done went out and did their thing. They done came back and got their boys, dog. Where is you at home, what?
Yeah, be a man. Quit. Whatever it is, man, be a man and just own up to it. You know, I ain't got nothing to hide. Just let me know what was going on, man. Now, some of that stuff you say, you know it wasn't true. Be a man and say, man, I apologize, man. I'm not gonna bring that shit in your face later. Once it's over with, it is over with. So after me and him had that conversation about that crap that was on the radio, it was over with. Okay, we done with that. What do you want us to do next? He's told me to get the group, get them together so he can call us. That's exactly what I did. And that was a week before that damn show at the Civic Center. The ones we didn't even have passes to. And like I said, that would be my conversation. Just be a man. Talk to me, man. Quit. Don't beat around the bush. Let's just talk about what we need to talk about. And if you want to do something, you want to move forward, let's talk about that. If like you said, that buddy gone, man, look here. People got bills, people got churn to take care of. I got 3 babies, you know, and I ain't got time to bullshit. I'm almost 30 years old. You know, I ain't got time to play around. If you want to talk business, let's talk some business. But basically, we are going to have that conversation about what happened, man.
As of now, you know what I mean, we are reunited the Nappy Heads, and we waiting on Chris to come out. He's incarcerated in Georgia right now, but he'll be out shortly. When I say shortly, I mean like 2-3 months. And we just basically, we back on that same movement, and we finna start the thing up, dog, the way we began, and we finna reinvent ourselves.
Man, we got the album coming right now, man. Working on a new album, man. We in the studio right now. Matter of fact, we got a show tonight, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like everything going on, man, like I say, we never start grinding, you know what I'm saying? We got promotion companies, labels like that still looking at us, stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? It never fell off. It's just to the point now, the grind gotta be harder, cause it's like, okay, since you wanna play with us, right? Now we gotta show you what time it is, man, and show the world what Tallahassee really look like.
Nappy Heads, we working on an album right now. We just finished the album Pecan Season, which is tied up in the contract with Pain, you know what I mean? So we really just at a standstill right now, man, and you know, just kind of, you know, just in limbo, just thinking of which way to go, because he's setting up so many roadblocks, you know what I mean? He telling everybody that we signed with him or whatnot, you know, so all the labels are like, okay, Nappy Heads are already signed, they don't need to, you know, looking at them, they got Nappy Boy Entertainment, and you know, everything ain't what it seems.
We gonna reconvene, you know what I mean? It's on and popping in a few minutes. They ride for it. It's them Nappy Head boys, and they coming back to reclaim the throne, boy.
As the success of T-Pain continues to rise, it seems that the Nappy Heads will soon become a distant memory. Although the bond that was created is broken, the love for their brother still remains, as well as their disappointment. With all things considered, the remaining Nappy Heads continue to move forward and make music.